So in conclusion, I definitely want AI to be incorporated in radiology because I feel like it'll help us quite a bit. And I'm not scared about being replaced by AI because I just don't see that happening anytime soon. Maybe not.
So, no, I'm really not worried about a robot taking my job. There is so much that goes on in radiology that I don't think that any robot could really perform all of the tasks of a radiologist.
And AI replaced doctors.
I think we need to distinguish one very important thing. AI is not replacing people. AI is replacing tasks. The analogy that I always give to medical students is that autopilot flies plane, right? If you hop on a commercial plane, go elsewhere, an autopilot system, which is a computer system, flies the plane most of the journey. And we accept that, and we're pretty okay with that. But you still see pilots there. You still have the pilot, the co-pilot, they sit at the cockpit, they're there all the time, but they do not actively fly the plane most of the time. They're only involved in some of the most critical components, including taking off and landing. So I think the way to think about it is that future radiologists, or indeed future doctors in general, need to learn to work with this type of AI or digital health systems such that we can maintain the same level of care, or in fact better level of care, by moving some of the more repetitive tasks to an AI automated system.
We need to have a strategy with AI and an investment in a strong AI program that we are doing in the department so that we can improve our workflow, we can have a better, more effective triage system, we have a better diagnostic tools, we can communicate more effectively and efficiently, and also we can have an impact on the research in this space by looking at health outcomes and cost.
My belief is that all repetitive human work that doesn't require the deep emotional connection between two people, that will all be done in the next couple of decades, better, cheaper, faster by AI. And that is somehow left out of the conversation. It's always about factory robots and self-driving cars. But what they don't talk about is all of the white-collar work.
Let me start by just saying a few things that seem obvious. I think if you work as a radiologist, you're like the coyote that's already over the edge of the cliff, but hasn't yet looked down, so doesn't realize there's no ground underneath him. People should stop training radiologists now. It's just completely obvious that within 5 years, deep learning is going to do better than radiologists because it's going to be able to get a lot more experience. It might be 10 years, but we've got plenty of radiologists already.
In about 2015, I famously said it didn't make sense to be teaching radiologists to recognize things in images, because within the next 5 years, computers will be better at it.
Yeah. Are we all about to be radiologists, though?
Well, then computers are not better at it. I was wrong. It's going to take 10 years, not 5. Okay. I wasn't wrong in spirit. I just got it out by a factor of 2. Computers are now comparable with radiologists at a lot of medical images.
Yeah.
They're not way better at all of them yet.
But they'll only get better.
Yeah.
You know, and being a radiologist and being like those things, it's easy to see how AI just cancels those professions, or at least makes one person, you know, so effective at using AI tools that, you know, one person can do the work of 100 people, so that you got 99 people who don't have to be doing that job.